Yeah, when you're thinking about hurting a lot of people, I guess a gun is something, and the government should regulate that. But God, I have this knife here. Look at this knife, and you know, if you're gonna want to hurt a bunch of people, I could like can opener them with this. So the government should regulate that, so we can't have can openers. And then, I could saw a bunch of people. There's a saw in here, and sawing somebody would be really gnarly. So I think the government should regulate that too. So no saws. And it doesn't matter if you want to saw trees, because, it's dangerous and you could hurt somebody. So the government should protect us. And, this pocket knife also has these scissors, so I could like scissor you, cut you, and scissor you like that, and hurt you. So I don't think people should have scissors either for cutting paper or anything. We don't need, for sewing ladies, you can't have scissors because the government has to regulate you. And then, and then I got this can opener too. I can open you up like a can opener, get in the place with people and open you up like a can opener. So, the government should protect us against that too. We shouldn't have can openers. But, most cans are like pop tops now, so that's probably fine. Government has to regulate against those too, though, because babies swallow them. And then, we can't have files, because look, that's got a rough edge. I can file your teeth down, and I can file your forehead, and I can jab you with the file. And the government should regulate that, so no files. And ladies, you're not going to be able to file your fingernails anymore because, the government needs to protect us against files. And, oh yeah, look at this. Here's a screwdriver. Oh, God, I can screwdrive your eyeball. Fucking screwdrive your eyeball. So, no screwdrivers. So, at least not, I guess the Phillips and the regular are both pretty sharp, so the government needs to protect us because, I could, especially with these two screwdrivers, I could gouge their eyes, gouge them. So government needs to protect us against screwdrivers. So we're going to have to figure out a new way to do, like, screws and stuff. And then, and this knife, of course, has a knife. Look at that. The knife actually has a knife, too. I mean, got a knife. I could stab. So no knives, no butter knives. No chef knives, God, no steak knives, and those little knives, you cut up little tiny pickles with, yeah. So government needs to protect us against, like, silverware, and maybe certain kinds of spatulas, and maybe wooden spoons, because you could sharpen one end and stab people with that. So I think the government should regulate that, too, and, I mean, the government needs to regulate everything so that we don't hurt ourselves, because, the government needs to protect us from ourselves, so I guess that's my message, thanks, government, for, protecting us so much. That's really great. So, anyway, I guess I'm going to go hurt somebody with my Swiss knife and stab them and file them and scissor them and screwdriver them and file them and jab them and can opener them. Oh, it's going to be crazy.